Hello there. One of the things we've had a lot of over the past 18 months is time to think. Lockdowns are very generous in giving us time to think about our lives, think about all kinds of things. And something I've spent a fair bit of time thinking about is travel. It's something I've been doing for 30 years, more than 30 years. And it's a very big part of my life. And so during all these many days, lockdown days, I've spent a fair bit of time thinking about why I travel, what it is that I find so rewarding about travel, and also how I hope the world of travel looks post-COVID, and things that, lessons we may have even learned during COVID. Another thing I found myself doing is looking through the archive at old shots, old videos and photography of past travels, and that's been a lot of fun, and it's sort of reminded me of the rewards of travel. And so I've decided to revive a little series I was doing back, I think in about 2014-15, that I called Slice of Life videos. Slice of Life videos are just little fragments from my travels of special little times, and usually sort of focused on simple things, and those are often some of the most rewarding things about travel. And these clips that we're looking at now are from travels in Chao Dap in Vietnam. And as I venture back into Slice of Life videos, I'm going to start with some footage I shot on Tam Hai Island, which is a little island off Vietnam's central coast, about 50 k's south of Hoi An. And I should also apologise in advance. The video quality, the picture quality and the sound quality on this video is pretty mediocre, so my apologies for that. I hope some of the delights of Tam Hai still manage to sort of push through. It's a lovely little spot. Let's get into it. Hello. Taking a morning ride around Tam Hai Island, which is in central Vietnam off the coast. The nearest airport's at a place called Chu Lai, which most people haven't heard of, but we're about 50 kilometres south of Hoi An and maybe about 80 kilometres north of Quang Ngai. So it's kind of a little bit remote. There aren't a lot of travellers coming to this part of Vietnam, but it's a lovely way to spend the morning. Tam Hai is a tiny little place, and you could probably cover it pretty easily in a day. But stay around and soak up the rhythm of the place. Love these old Vietnam country-style houses. This one has seen better days. Tam Hai is an island of little fishing settlements and palm tree lined lanes. Dogs chasing cats. It's perfect for cycling. Hello, hello, hello. Chào. Chào buổi sáng. Chào. Ôi lớn quá. Bà 93 tuổi à? Ôi dồi ôi. Chắc là sinh bằng mẹ của tôi. Mẹ của tôi sinh năm 1927. This wonderful character was 93 years old when we met. The friendliness and the sense of community in these places is always astounding. Tam Hai moves to a rhythm that hasn't changed a whole lot in a very long time. So the propaganda sign reads, "The officers and the people of Tam Hai are determined to achieve total victory in their mission to develop the economy and the society in the year of 2019.
There you go. And Caroline is going to help them to achieve that objective.
Caroline loves this place so much, she's lived here for years. She manages the only hotel on the island, and she very kindly showed me around on this little bicycle tour. There are some pretty little beaches on the island. We're not far from a place called Chu Lai, which is back on the mainland. It was a major US base during the Vietnam War. This is Tam Hai's old abandoned helicopter landing zone. The provinces along Vietnam's central coast produce some of the country's most famous independence fighters, and some of the fiercest battles of the Vietnam War were fought around here. It's still pretty unsettling to think about young American soldiers in their late teens up here with their heavy weapons a bit over 50 years ago. There's only one place to stay on Tam Hai. This little collection of bungalows, Le Domaine. After the bicycle tour, I went out for a little bit of afternoon kayaking. This is one of the beaches just across the estuary on the mainland. It's always a bit strange swimming without a human being anywhere in sight, but it's a pretty safe beach too. There's a bit of a pool to the north, but it's not struggled to get into trouble here. So here's my craft for the journey back to the resort over here, and I might pop out and say hello, see what they're up to. There's quite a nice breeze blowing straight back towards the resort. So this is how my day is ending on a kayak in the estuary at Tam Hai in central Vietnam. Next afternoon I headed out on the ferry and north to Hoi An. I have a lot of affection for these ferry crossings. They remind me so much of Vietnam in the past. Of course, for the Vietnamese, they're a pain in the butt. So that's a wrap. Farewell, Tam Hai. See you next time. I get the sense there'll be a lot of change here before my next visit. So yeah, but a nice few days had here.